Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be telling you about all the ways and methods that you need to know to prepare chemistry very lucidly. Introducing myself, I am debadipta.banerjee, a second professional Mbbs student of RG Medical College and Hospital, KOLKATA, and I cleared my Neet UG examination in the year of 2020 in my very first attempt. So without any further ado, let's delve straight into the video. In chemistry, a total of about 160 marks needs to be secured so that you get 610 plus marks in your Neet 2023 examination. So what are the strategies? I'll be telling you about few chapters of class 11 and few chapters of class 12 that are having high weightage and you need to give low efforts. Okay, with less mehnat, you will be able to solve many numericals. And there are many chapters which are majorly fact-based or information-based chapters, so those chapters needs to be rectified. Mainly in physical chemistry, the chapters are based on numericals, different concepts and formula specifically. Okay, if you know the formula, if you learn where it has to be applied and you solve the numericals, practice a few MCQs, then you will be easily solving all the numericals coming from those kinds of chapters, especially of physical chemistry. And bonus point is that if you are good at maths like me, then you will be easily solving all the numericals and chemistry will just be a cakewalk for you. And there are a few chapters which are more time consuming and it will need a lot of time, effort and concentration and brain power for being solved. Okay, so I will not be putting so much stress on them. So starting from chapter number 1 of class 11, it's the basic concepts of chemistry. It will tell you about the mole concept, what is the universal number of 1 mole, and it will teach about the molarity, normality, okay, and what is the meaning of equivalence. Everything will be taught in that chapter and it is one of the most basic chapters of chemistry. The second important chapter is atoms. Structure of atom. It is also one of the most basic chapters of chemistry where you'll be learning about electrons, protons, neutrons, what is atomic number, what is mass number, what is isotope, isotone, energy values. There will be Heisenberg uncertainty principle and there are many other concepts which will build your base of chemistry. Okay. After that we have periodic table. It is one of the most important chapters because here there are different concepts which are explained very lucidly in it may be in the NCERT. It's also lucidly explained in the material of various coaching institutions. So if you follow any one of them, you'll be very well versed in that chapter. And periodic table, as it is one of the most important chapters, and many questions, innumerable questions, can come from that chapter. And the basic things that are mentioned in that chapter, they are also useful in other chapters of inorganic chemistry, mainly S block, P block, F, D block. Also in chemical bonding, some concepts are mentioned which are also beneficial in periodic table as well as in those inorganic chemistry chapters. In number 4 we have states of matter and in number 5 we have chemical bonding. These chapters are also very easy and the formula are easily memorizable and the numericals can be solved with great ease in the examination hall if you have the formula here. Then in number 6 we have thermodynamics. This chapter is included in both physics as well as in chemistry, so it will be very easy for any candidate or student like you all to devote time to one chapter and it will be beneficial for both two subjects, that is physics and chemistry. Then at number 7 we have redox reaction. In redox reaction, it's also very lucid chapter where you need to have a clear idea about what is oxidation, what is reduction, what is redox potential, which element is having high redox potential, and there are also various oxidation reduction reactions in acidic medium, in alkaline medium. So those are also very interesting and exciting and obviously involves maths, so it is very tricky also and you need to devote a little bit of time and you will be well to do with that chapter. Then in inorganic chemistry we have number 1 is hydrogen, number 2 is S block and number 3 is P block elements. So these 3 chapters you have to be thorough with. Inorganic deals with only factual information which you need to rectify, mug up, memorize and present it on the OMR sheets on the day of the exam, okay, of Neet 2023. Then in organic chemistry we have general organic chemistry and that forms the base of organic chemistry. So you need to read it and it's easy also. The basic things are written. Aromatic compound, what is alkane, what is alkene, alkyne, so these things are written. So just go through the chapter once and you'll be thorough with it. I am not telling that direct questions will be coming from general organic chemistry, but if you learn this chapter and have the basic knowledge about organic chemistry, then it will be helping you to solve the questions of the other chapters that are present in organic chemistry of class 12, like alcohol, phenol, ether, then aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid. All these chapters are based on the basic chapter of organic chemistry that is present in class 11, that is general organic chemistry. Okay, I'm always stressing on the fact that physical chemistry will be easier to be solved during the examination because those are formula based. If you know the formula, you'll be able to directly apply the formula and solve the numericals very easily. So if you remember the formula, your only job is to memorize. You read the formula time and again, and it will be registered in your brain, and on the examination day you will be very easily solving all the numericals, which will be directly solved by applying the formula. So coming to the physical chemistry chapters of class 12th, first we have solid state. Solid state is also an easy chapter, but yes, it needs a bit of mind work. So maybe you can just see the easy formulas to form the basic knowledge, and you can skip the later portion like formation of lattices, paths, and density questions are important, and only you need to remember one formula. So do the formula of density. After that, coming to second chapter, that is electrochemistry. It's very important and interesting also. Simultaneously we have chemical kinetics and surface chemistry. Those are also very important and can be numericals can be solved very easily. After that, in inorganic chemistry we have D and F block elements. Again, memorization is the only key to success. Then in organic chemistry, the two chapters are the most important. Like number one is alcohol, phenol, and ether, and number two is aldehyde, ketone, and carboxylic acid. These two chapters can be easily solved if you have the entire idea, basic knowledge about general organic chemistry that is mentioned in class 11. Okay, and after that, these are the primary things that you need to remember. If you have time and capability, and if you have studied very well throughout this past 2 or 3 years, then you will be able to solve questions coming from chapters or areas other than these things. But you need to cover these primary chapters. You must do this, otherwise you will not be getting a 160 marks in Neet, and सपना ही रह जाएगा ये डॉक्टर बनना. ठीक है, MBBS में एंट्री लेना is a very easy thing. If you give your 100%, you make a little bit of sacrifice, then you will be victorious. Okay, finally we have these chapters like biomolecules, polymer, and chemistry in everyday life. These things are more or less like stories, and if you remember things, okay, there are something special and a bit hatke in polymers, because you need to remember the names. The names are important, the monomer, the polymer things, okay, the chemical formula and where it is used. So if you remember those things, then it will be good. But yes, nowadays more number of questions are coming from these three, and if you are a person who has good memorization skills, so you will be able to produce more in the examination. So this was all about my video about chemistry and the primary chapters that you need to give focus and concentrate on. And so if you like this video and want more such videos, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.